Savoring the silver linings. I'm Joe Downs for the ACES Instant Replay Post-Game Report. The University of Evansville women's basketball team is still suffering from the plague of injuries that has robbed their roster, taking it from 11 down to 5 players from opening night. Went up against a Northern Iowa squad that had beaten them 8 straight. And while they couldn't avoid a 9th in a row against the Panthers, they certainly put forth an effort worthy of a victory, and while it didn't happen as they fell 85-60, there were certainly some positives to point to. But if you throw out those 5 minutes at the end of the first half, you played pretty even with this team. Yeah,
UNI is a great team, well coached, and for us to give the effort we did in that first quarter, and then through the middle part of the second quarter, and then obviously the wheels fell off there, but that's something that we can build off of, and I hope that our players, and I told them after the game, I hope that's what you can see, is when we put forth the effort and we buy into the game plan, like, good things happen for us. This team's going to do really well the rest of the way out, and they're going to, be in the top 4 of the Valley. But, it just proves what we can do when we buy in.
I thought we competed majority of the game. That the first half just kind of put a downer on the vibe, and so we just kind of tried to pick it up towards the second half, and it was hard to come out of that deficit, but we still tried to play hard and come back, and we just didn't give up.
Because I feel like we were right there, and it was like you said, the 5 minutes that we gave up was the most precious 5 minutes, and we just blew it away. And like the effort that we gave the last quarter and the last half basically is what we need for 40 minutes every game, and it's like we're still struggling to find that. We can put 3 quarters together. We just need that fourth to get a win in this conference.
It seems like the psyche is all about we're the underdogs. We know we're the underdogs, and they're just looking at from that.
Yeah, you kind of know. The position that you're in as a team. Given the injuries that we've had, what we're up against, but. I don't like moral victories, but, at the part of the season that we're in and the season that we are having, you got to hold on to anything positive that you can and build off of that. And that's why I hope that, when we watch this film again as a group and they see the effort and they see the screens that we were setting and how we were attacking, we had, good things happen as a result of that. So hopefully, we can build off of this week and have a better week next weekend.
We just know we're the underdogs, and no matter what team we play, we're going to be the underdogs. So at this point, we have nothing to lose, so we try to get better at everything we do. If it's sprinting down the floor or walling up on defense, anything we do, we try to give our best because we know we're considered the underdogs.
You're forced to play as a point guard, and that's not your natural position. A lot of people playing out of position right now.
Yeah, we, with all the injuries we have right now, so everyone's out of place, and we're still trying to get used to people playing post when they usually don't, or people playing a guard when they really don't. We're just trying to feel that out still and get into a good motion to where we know each other's strengths and weaknesses with that.
One of the special moments that happened in this game occurred in the latter stages of the contest when one of the walk-ons, Caitlin Hettinger, scored her first Division I basket. We talked to the Jasper grad after the game. When that basket went in, what went through your mind?
I was just like, yes, because I was like, please go in, please go in.
What's the mindset you have to have in a situation like this? You didn't have to walk on, but obviously you did. What's the situation been like for you?
Just make the most of it. Take the chances you're given because you don't know when the next one will come. So just make the most of it, basically.
Yeah, I give them all the credit. They didn't have to walk on. You get a practice on Thursday night before we play Friday, and you get a practice yesterday before we play today. I put a lot on our team to help them get through the moments because they weren't walking on to practice. We knew they were going to get inserted into the game at some point Friday and then obviously today. And it's a pretty neat moment, I think, for both of them. It's something they'll always remember, and we're going to take care of them. We're going to make sure they remember this for the rest of their lives.
Now this squad of underdogs hits the road heading up to Peoria to take on Bradley this coming Friday night. For the ACES Instant Replay Postgame Report, I'm Joe Downs. And remember, you can keep up with all things Evansville athletics on GoPurpleAces.com, as well as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and our YouTube channel.